Hello everyone, my name is Jesse. Welcome back to the Auditorium. If you're new here, I've been a musician for the past 17 years and I do a lot of VGM stuff on the guitar, and now I'm doing reactions, and I've been going through all my Patreon requests, and this one is from Caballero. Big request for a while, Landslide. I keep wanting to say Landslides for some reason, but this is Landslide, apparently also known as Heritor of Crags theme. I don't know. I only know it as Landslide. So, yeah, the Final Fantasy XIV community is very, what's the word? Passionate. And I hear you guys loud and clear about what you want to hear and what you want to see. So, I'm excited. Big request, Landslide. Let's just get right into it. It's been a long day of reactions, and you know, I'm just ready. My ears are ready. I prepared. For those that want to know, I didn't listen to a single song in the past almost 2 days, just so I can like prepare for this weekend of reactions. So I'm loving like everything I hear right now. Landslide, FF14. Soakin' and Koji Fox. My interest is piqued. Whoa. This guy looks menacing. Love the setting though. I noticed that about the bosses. They have like very distinctive settings everywhere you can think of. Oh my gosh. There's so much stuff going on. Oh. Oh. He turned himself into an ATV? So much energy. It's a great melody. This is chaotic. Holy crap. Hope you guys are a fan of percussion, because I don't know what just happened. This reaction destroyed my machine. Dude, non-stop. Non-stop. Finally, I can breathe a little bit. Oh, man. There's more. I mean, it's a loop, but I think there's one more round of it. Let's see if my computer fails again. What the hell is... Oh. What an interesting boss. Wheels, but not wheels. Good job, team. Yeah, so... Okay. So speaking of, I had this question, so this is actually really good timing. It says Titan Under the Weight. Is that at all related to the song of the same name? Is this also called Under the Weight? Because I got a lot of requests for Under the Weight, so I don't know if I actually just listened to it right now. And it's also called Landslide. But regardless, just let me know how that's related. This song never stopped. And it is just a constant ball of energy. And this is absolutely a gym playlist, treadmill playlist, whatever, sports. There's such a tiny brief moment to like breathe, which I think is where the loop begins, but that is a highly experimental, highly very reminiscent of drum and bass and jungle, and you just don't hear that anymore. And then the vocals, they do a lot of the composers, Soken, and they experiment a lot with vocals, like effects. right? Sometimes there's reverb. In this case, it was super reverbed and distorted, and kind of turned down way back in the background. So it has like this almost trapped feeling, like someone's screaming from behind something and you can barely hear them. At least that's kind of what I gathered. And they were constantly spewing lyrics like nonstop. So it was just a constantly driving force, and it seemed to reflect on the boss. So yeah, you know what that reminded me of? It reminded me of like Initial D, kind of, right? I could definitely see that in a racing game. I definitely pictured like nighttime, zooming past lights, all that. I definitely pictured maybe even Gran Turismo. It was interesting, and the setting was also really cool. I'm a big fan of like stuff that looks like it's like floating in the sky or like some really high place. Like, how do they get there? Yeah, I'm a big fan of them using multiple settings. You know, they're in the sky, they're in the jungles, they're just everywhere. And from what I've heard, it's like its own planet. It's not Earth. But regardless, that was really cool. Was that the only phase? Is there more to this one? And again, let me know if Under the Weight is at all related to this, or if it is Under the Weight. I don't know. I never played Final Fantasy. This definitely reminded me of, you know, late 90s, early 2000s drum and bass. And honestly, I just don't hear that anymore. So that was a nostalgic trip for me. It reminded me just being like in, you know, a kid. So yeah, thanks Cabrero for the Patreon request. Of course, Final Fantasy has yet to fail me. I'm actually kind of hoping it does one day, just so I can be surprised. Because at this point, it's like, well, it's going to be another good song. Honestly, just being honest. So I guess it's a good problem to have, right? If you'd like to get your request in, you can do so on Patreon, just like they did, or PayPal if you want to do like a one-time thing. Neither are necessary. They just guarantee that I check out your song eventually, if you don't mind waiting. Please make sure it's VGM only. And if you want to get in touch with me and the community, I do have a Discord now, so you can check that out below, and you can come talk to us and share memes, share your pets, whatever. So until next time, dudes and dudettes, this was Landslide. Uncle Jesse, take it easy. Good night. Peace.